Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Colony Survival. We have gotten into the Iron Age solidly and got elevators going and a whole new defense system here with much more traps, much more traps, and lots of guards. So things are going pretty well. I don't think I need to add any more defenses for a little while. I will probably move this tower somewhere else eventually. But for now, we're just going to work on kind of continuing through the tech tree, because now we're starting to get some more of the, what are they called? The books. Books of knowledge. And so glass blowing will be a thing soon, and we'll need to go get silica sand in the Heath. So probably making my glider tower taller is going to be important. I'm leaving this area open for future mazing here. And I just added another flax farmer, which will be good. And I'm not sure. I feel like there was something else I was short on, but I don't remember what. Let me go check the stats board. Okay, so show all. Or hide. Okay, temperate leaves are fine. What's this? Crossbow bolts. Interesting. Huh. I'll need to keep an eye on that. We might need some more Fletchers, actually. What's this? Stone rubble? Yeah, we don't have a ton of stone. It should be okay once we get enough, whatchamacallits. Copper ingots? Maybe I need more? Planks are fine. Bread is out. That's good. That means berry meals are... We have enough of them to correspond with the bread. Oh, you know what? A lot of that copper... Okay, tin is going up. I guess that's good. Let's see. Yeah, projectile trap ammo used up a ton of copper. That's what that was. So that's why my copper's gone down. So I think copper's probably fine. What else do I need to look at? Zinc is fine. Finally got that going again. Wrought iron and iron blooms we're out of, so I guess I could look at that. Flax, we just added another flax farmer. And rope is getting used to make golden shields. I think everything else is probably fine. But yeah, crossbow bolts, interestingly enough. I'm not back up to 5,000 and it's nighttime, so I do need some more Fletchers, is what that means. Looks like we have space for 2 more. Maybe that'll be enough. We have more bookcases? A few more. I think we weren't quite done over here. Yeah. Still need a few more. And then I do know... Those are using up all our wrought iron. I can always add a couple more kilns and bloomeries. Now the ratio here is 5 to 6, so technically I don't need one of these. That's just a waste. 5 to 6 is kind of an annoying ratio, because like if I put another bloomery here, then that's 7 to 9, which is not quite enough charcoal. But I guess it's better than 8 to 8. Well, is it? Actually, I don't know. Either way. For now, I'll just have equal numbers. And then tailoring stuff is all fine. We just need more flax. This stuff is all good. I'll increase the limits a little bit because why not? Probably should do that on a lot of things. Really no reason to have low limits at this point. 2,000 should be enough for those for quite a while. But yeah, we're just using a ton of crossbow bolts now because these guys are all shooting basically all night. One thing I could do to encourage the use of traps more, I think I'm going to do this because traps are actually fairly efficient. I'm going to wall off this section. So that these guards aren't shooting over there. And they only start shooting once they get kind of into this range. I guess they're kind of shooting over there, so maybe we need another wall like up here. Oh, but then that gets in the way of the traps, so maybe the wall would be here. And weirdly enough, in some ways this makes my defenses less efficient, right? Because these guards are shooting for less time. Okay, good. They're allowed to shoot this guy. But even though they're shooting for less time, it does mean that our traps will get more chances to shoot. And traps are inherently more efficient in terms of damage output per colonist per day. It does mean we'll need more engineers instead of guards and, you know, people making the resources. But yeah, I think that's actually going to be better for our base in the long run. And so more guys will end up getting to here, which means our traps will have more opportunities to do their thing. I'm doubting anyone will get... I mean, no one's even gotten to the end of the first row yet, and, like, even if they do, they've still got 2 more rows to walk through. All of these traps will be recharging the whole time. And this is just an absurd amount of damage from the projectile traps. I mean, even a Juggernaut didn't even make it halfway. So, yeah, I don't think anyone's getting very far. We could even add traps on the other side if we really wanted to. That's outside the safe zone, but once I expand the safe zone, I could have trap makers go in a little, or underneath, or over the top, and, you know, have another... I don't mind traps shooting at traps, that feels fine to me. I don't want guards shooting at guards, because then that feels a bit unrealistic, like Crossfire. One thing I do need... We still have space for 34 more. I'm going to do a couple big digging projects, because we're going to need a lot more jobs. So we're going to expand in this direction, another section. And I forget how many it is. It's... Let's see. 8 plus 3 is how many I need to extend, so that's 11. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that'll be 11. So then we'll just get that all dug out. Max jobs. We decided we need one more layer back here. I can dig this out. That should go pretty fast. With this many diggers. And then we'll keep an eye on crossbow bolts. Hopefully we get back to 5,000 tonight. We'll see. Oh, you know what? I think I know what slowed down the crossbow bolts. I think it was when we added 50 guards for daytime back in. That wasn't that long ago that I did that. And that definitely slowed down their priorities. So now that they're back to ammo only, we'll see if it's enough. Or not. But I'm thinking it will be. Okay, yeah, they're making short work of this. And then we actually need this guy to go away as well. And that should do it. Okay, cool. And we'll go ahead and get 4 more rows of crates, and then we'll do a job or tool bench and grocery store. I like those to be here. And then what I'd also like to do is another connection to the dormitories, because right now they kind of have to walk pretty far. So let's see if we can... Yeah, that's not really what we need. Where even am I? Okay. So what I'm thinking is something like this. And then they can be connected that way. And I just need to fill this back in now. And now they can walk up here and have a different access point for all the peeps sleeping down here. Because we actually need to expand this. Definitely want to expand this further and add more beds. So I'm gonna go, because that was project number 2, was more beds that I wanted to do. And with more beds and more places to work, we can really get some big projects going. The only worry is food. I might need to start using an outpost to grow some food. Because we're starting to run out of space here. I could definitely get 5,000 points for sure, which would allow for more space. That would be another 5 tiles. Okay, so we'll get that going. And then what do we need more of even? I don't even know. But just to get out ahead of the game, I think we always need more furnaces. We always need more wood cutting stumps. So I'll do 4 of each. And then I don't know what we need more of, to be honest. I think everything's been doing pretty good. Pottery, dinners, tables. I mean, bloomeries and kilns I know we'll need more of, just preemptively, because we need a ton of iron. So I think I'll do... We said it was 5, so now that's 16. So the ratio is 5 to 6. So that would be 16. Well, it'd be 15 to 18. So that's 15. 15 kilns to 17 bloomeries. That's almost exactly right. So that's a much closer ratio. of charcoal to iron blooms. Okay. Happy with that. That'll result in a lot more wrought iron. And do we need anything else that I can think of? Not really. Not really. Okay, these dudes are done. We can add another big ol' row of beds. Which, that'll go there. That's right here. Man, these are some serious dormitories. Okay, and then we got this guy there. Little entrance. It's hard to get the timing right. There we go. Okay, now this is stairs to where? Oh, the farming. Okay, that's good. And the fishing area. And then we're gonna... I actually want this mined out so they can walk behind here. I do need that tile. Okay, so we'll leave that open. And we'll do that. Okay. And then line this side with beds. Get the posts going. And ta-da! 50 more beds. Or 40 more. I don't know how many we had before, but now we can get up to 500 colonists. So let's spend colony points that we don't have. We actually need... Put all this away. We need another lockbox. I should also rearrange the lockboxes so they're more tantalizing. We'll put them in a pile right here, where the zombies really want to go. Also the sacred point storages. Put those back here. So now I can remove these, because if you remove the storage before you add more, you would end up with deleting your points, which we don't want to do. Also add a couple torches. Okay, and did I put lockboxes over here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think there are 2 underneath this. No, I deleted that tower. I think we're good. We're missing a cobblestone though. Okay, that gets us up to 5,000 points. That will draw some more threat. You know, it's interesting. I may need to add another threat banner because of that. Just to be safe, I will add another threat banner. But I do think it's time to pull out nerd stats and show you guys the math to know when should you add another threat banner. How much, you know, because you get spare threat from lockboxes and you get spare threat from, you know, stuff like this. And a couple other things like sacred point storage. But how many, you know, how many extra threat points do you need before you need to add a threat banner to keep your outpost threat kind of constant. And then also, as you hire more colonists, yeah, there's a lot of factors, but we'll open up nerd stats and kind of at least look at a couple of them. I just don't need to be there. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the defenses. An extra threat banner means even less threat towards the colonies. We've got 5,100 points, so I'll upgrade my safe zone. Sell some more shields. And then we will upgrade our capacity twice. Thrice, even. Wow, we can sell a crap ton of scrolls of knowledge. And then what else can we upgrade? I can upgrade my health again. Why not? And then I can upgrade these two to 20,000 blocks. I can't imagine having any projects that are going to require 20,000 blocks, but we could even get to 40,000 blocks if we need to. We do not need to at the moment. But there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, nerd stats. All right, so let's pop open nerd stats here. And we will do some maths. Okay, so what I want to do is just separate math over here, whatever. We want to figure out if I have a certain amount of threat. Yeah, let's start with current threat, post threat, like after you do the thing, or like added threat, maybe is a better way to put it. And then we'll do main colonists and total colonists. So right now, like main colonists is 450. Total colonists, I actually don't know how to get that. We can kind of guesstimate it because here we have 493.4 out of 533.4. We have that percentage of threat being drawn to the main outpost. It's also got 3 threat banners, so it's equivalent to adding 450 colonists. So we really have 900 colonists, and then we divide that by AQ8. So 73 more. 450 plus 73. Okay. So that's that. That was some math too. So current threat is 533.4. Maybe I'll just do something like Outpost colonists. Because really all the outposts are about the same. We'll say about 30 people. They're a little less than 30, but this will be a good number. So then if we were to add 50 threat, we essentially need to look at outpost threat pre, outpost threat post. And so the outpost threat, before we add anything, would be AO8 divided by 450, or no, sorry, AN8 plus AO8. I'm going to do times 4. I'm going to presume that there are 4 of each. Like there's 4 outposts with roughly the same amount of colonists each. So that's essentially saying 450 plus 430s is the total number of colonists. And then, so that's giving you the percentage of threat that's drawn to each outpost. And then we multiply that by AL8. And that gets you the outpost threat. I'm going to copy all that. And it's going to be times AL8 plus AM8, which is then with the added threat. What's up, Teus? How's it going? We're in math nerdland right now. Okay, so then the other thing we have to look at then is what would adding a threat banner do? Oh, I also need threat banners. I have 3. So then currently the outpost threat. Really? The main colonists? What's the best? Nah, we'll leave it the way it is. So the total is AN8 plus 150 times AK8. Because each threat banner counts as 150 colonists, essentially. And we need that in here, too. 150 times AK8. Okay. So there's the actual accurate threat amount. We can reduce the decimals on that a little bit. So then, essentially what we want to know is how many threat banners do we need to keep this the same? Now, that's going to be a little bit of a complicated formula. So essentially, we need to figure out like what number would go here, because right now it's 15.7, and if we go to 4, that drops it down to 15. So like we know adding a threat banner would more than compensate. So I want it to show me like this would require like 0.8 threat banners, essentially. I mean, the more efficient way to do this would just be to like just try different numbers here until you get the number you want. Oh, it also adds threat, though. Threat banners add threat. So we have to factor that in, too. Yikes. So what we want is... I'm gonna make variables for these. That's T. Ah, I did not mean to open that. T... or B for banners, T for threat, A for added threat, C for colonists, O for outpost colonists. And we want outpost threat to remain constant. Oh my gosh, how do I... This might require paper math. This is confusing. Because essentially this is... Yeah, this is definitely confusing. I love it, though. I love it. Yes, okay. So let's rewrite this in terms of the variables, and that'll help a little bit. So we've got A08, which is O divided by 150B plus, what's AN? C plus 4O. And then it's all multiplied by AL8. So I'll just put that at the front, which is T. So there's that. And then the other formula is going to be T times O times that. T being the current threat, but now it's T plus A. And we want these two to be equal. The only difference being the threat banners. So B is now going to be a different number. And so we essentially want to take B and change it to like, what letter do we want to use? Banners. N for banners afterwards. I don't know. In, and then there's also more total threat because of the banners, and that's going to be the added threat from banners is going to be n minus t. That's confusing. Or t minus... No. It's going to be 10 times n minus t. Oh my. 10 times n minus... Because n minus t represents... No, that's not right. N minus b, sorry. So the new amount of banners times 10 is additionally added into our threat amount, which is additionally added into the added threat amount. Yikes. Okay. So we essentially need to set those two equations equal to each other. And a bunch of crap should cancel out. I think. Well, I mean, the denominators are the same, right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. No, the denominators aren't the same. I might need to think more about this off the video. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. Hey, Calio. We're calculating the number of banners we need to add whenever we do like a research or something to make sure that the outposts are still only having to fight the same amount of zombies, essentially. So if I set these equal, we should get... But these don't all need to be variables, right? So this right here represents the post threat. And we want to set B in this one such that it's equal to this. Or N, sorry. We want to figure out what value of N gets this one equal to this one. So yeah, we should just set them equal. N equals 0. Probably not. I guess what I can do... I mean, we can reverse engineer. Because this is a pain in the butt. I'm going to have to put that out on paper and just do some serious algebra with that. The important part is, like, at least for now, we have enough math here to just change the numbers ourselves. And we can see. This isn't accounting for the extra 10 threat, though, so I kind of have to add that in here. So that would really be like 60 added threat, because it's 50 plus the extra banner would result in 15.2. So, I mean, we can just use this. I am curious to see what results I get, or if I am making a mistake with my assumption that I can set them equal. But we'll call that quits for now. We have other things to do. Like check on meals. Do we even have water gatherers? Is 25 the amount that I have set? No, I have 50, and I want that to be 100. I don't even know if I need another one, but I'm gonna add another one. It's been forever. And yeah, okay, so we were gonna expand the back border of our walls. So let's do that. We can go all the way back to here now. I think 5 tall is a good height. And we need to get rid of some trees. And get a construction job going. Hopefully we have enough material. Okay. Wow. We might not. So, yeah, we'll start here because it's lower. Builder area, cobblestone. Yum. Okay, and then we want 5 to start with. Yeah, you can go up still, thankfully, even when you don't have something to click on. I also need to just hire some more beds. Here. Hire more beds, hire more people. Dang it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I do think we're gonna have enough. I forgot to look at the number. I guess we'll find out pretty quick. Uh-oh. Wow, look at how fast the shadow of the tower moves. That's crazy. That's cool. Oh, we're way too far. Okay, here comes the wall. Beautiful. So that will at least function for now until I expand this side. And now I can deconstruct this wall. And this is mostly just a straight line, so we can digger area this. You know what? You can never have too many construction jobs. We'll just let them do their thing. With maybe another crate here and there. Will they do? Oh, they're gonna go to bed first, aren't they? Oh, nope. Wow, look at how fast. That wall just melted. Oh my gosh. That was great. Okay. Look at all this extra space we got now. Glorious. that there. Yeah, I can show you my defenses. We probably need to add more eventually, but they're doing pretty well these days. So it's basically a little bit amazing here. I like my moats to be too thick because that feels more realistic. And yeah, so they gotta walk around in front of all these guards for a while, and then let me fix this. Anyway, they walk around in front of these guards for a while, and then they walk into Zone 2, which is over here. They enter this and immediately get shot by a billion projectile traps and dropper traps. And they have to walk around here and get shot by these crossbowmen as well. And that's all I have for now, but these projectile traps are more than enough. They do so much damage. And not a lot even gets past phase 1 here, so it's not too big of a deal. And I'm going to delete this and just add more crossbowmen over here soon. In fact, I can probably do that right now. Let's just get it out of the way. Also, I don't want that to be brick. We're going to make this all cobblestone. A very solid structure it shall be. I guess one benefit to brick is that it does deconstruct faster. But yeah, having the guards tiered like this is nice. Because then they shoot over each other's heads. And it feels a bit more realistic, that they're not all shooting through each other. And then we've got some slingers and archers down here to take care of the riffraff, the low HP zombies. Mostly get shot by slingers and regular bowmen, so as to save some crossbow ammo. But yeah, now that that's done, I should be able to just deconstruct all of this. So we'll do that. Let me remove these jobs, because we actually ran out of colonists, although I guess we can just we'll just hire the rest. That's 9 more threat though. 30 colonists. But yeah, now we have an absolute firing squad up here. That's so many crossbowmen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40 crossbowmen right there. Jeez. And now they all fall. Floaters! We got floaters! Oh gosh, they're just teleporting to the ground. Nice. LOL. Okay. So that's that. Now what do we do? More meals, probably. I'll add a few more fishermen. Here, but now more of this is a safe zone. We can expand out a little bit if we want. Okay. So they can't come in from the top, so this will be a nice little zone where we can do more fishing, water gathering if need be. And they can't get in through here because it's only 1 deep. Actually, that's walled off. Not that the game doesn't care about water sources, thankfully. Fishermen. Okay, 5 more. Could help a bit. Nice. And then, what else do we need? I think we can finally start looking at some different science options here. I think the base is ready. Ready for progress, right? Was there anything else I needed to do? How are logs doing? Those are fine. Probably 1 more flax farmer, actually. Maybe 2. This berry farmer doesn't need to be here. And this will give me some room for flax farming. There's 1. Okay. And then we do need some barley and cabbage farming. Or at least barley farming for chickens. So let's throw on a barley farmer or 2. Okay, so this will start here. 10 by 10. Of course, that's in the way. It is weird how it doesn't, you know, like if there's a crate on top of something, it doesn't turn it into dirt. Okay, so then that's there. Get another chest. 3, 4. And then we definitely want more grocery stops. Make sure we got plenty of those around the base. Oh, that one's inaccessible. Crap. I didn't notice that I did that. There we go. Put one up here. Alrighty. And then we'll need some chickens. And the only reason I even really want some chickens, because chicken meals are way more efficient for sacred points, but I don't care that much about sacred points. I'd rather just have good defenses. the real reason I care is just because we need chickens to get animal carcasses. And animal carcasses, that way I don't have to be purchased by me all the time. So we'll throw a chicken farmer over here. And cabbage is only needed, as far as I know, for chicken meals, which we're not doing right now. Yeah, why don't I just research this? It does unlock 3 new types of farming, but that's just for colored lanterns. I don't need those right now. Caltrops, wrought iron, leather and rope to make the traps, and then caltrops themselves are wrought iron and rope. They store up to 3 caltrops, and they will slow enemies down. So we will want some of those. I'll go ahead and research poison, and we'll have to establish a Heath biome. And then there's lanterns, which are pretty cool looking, and they make light. Local animal carcass requires a chicken meal. Oh, okay. So I guess we do need a cabbage farmer. I'll make it smaller to make some chicken meals. And you can see here, if we go into chicken farmer... Wait, how do I? No. There we go. You can see that it's 15 barley and 30 seconds to make a raw chicken. Okay, and then recursive self-improvement is interesting. It allows you to make bookcases out of 2 books of knowledge instead of the other recipe, which is 5 planks, 2 wrought iron, 12 tablets, and 40 paper. And those are made in the writer's desk, whereas this one is 5 planks, 2 wrought iron, 2 books of knowledge, and 40 paper. 2 books of knowledge instead of 12 tablets. Actually, is that worse? I think that's worse. That's actually interesting. Because the tablets... Where are they? Looking around in the tech tree can be kind of annoying sometimes. This. Yeah, the tablets take 75 seconds. And I mean, it is a little bit of overhead to make the clay tablets themselves, but not much. And the books require 12 scientific notes, which take 85 seconds. So 12 tablets is a lot faster than 2 books. It's interesting. I thought this research actually was helpful last time I used it, but it turns out it's way harder to get 2 books of knowledge than 12 tablets. So it's better to just keep doing the tablets one. I will do the research, but we're going to want to go remove the task from the advanced job block crafters. We don't want them to make any bookcases. Okay. Cool. And then finally, we will need some more colony points. So we'll sell off all our shields. And glass blower. Boom. That's a big one. That unlocks potash, composting leaves. And then a glass blower's workshop. Glass comes from silica sand, potash, and charcoal. Oh, we're gonna need more charcoal, I guess. And silica sand is in the Heath biome. So we're gonna need to go establish a Heath biome, and we're gonna need more charcoal overall, which does mean more kilns. I'll go ahead and add 4. And that needs firewood. I did add some more of these recently. Do I need, just in case, another forester? Maybe? Maybe we do. Okay. Let's work on a taller glider tower as well. We can fly to all the places we need to fly to. Yeah, my defenses are totally fine. It's funny, they all have the same cooldown right now, so it's like a machine gun when they finally start shooting. Gosh, I mean, they're taking out almost everything as it is. And then these few traps, and this is a good way to measure like how far the enemy's getting, is how many traps have been triggered. I mean, they haven't even triggered halfway through, and even if they trigger all the way to the last one, there's still a lot more time left on the maze. So, yeah, this is not a problem. 2 juggernauts in a row there. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the defenses. Don't need to work on that for a while. Let's ride the elevator to the top. I need to eat some foods. And I'll grab some more elevator shafts. We'll go 50 tiles higher. Hopefully that can get me where we need to go. Whew. So high up. Okay. I gotta remove this as well. Oops. There we go. Alright. So, we did 5, right? Yeah. And we're gonna need to go establish a Heath biome to get silica sand. That'll be the next big task, so we can get glass going. Did I miss one? It doesn't look like it. No, I think we're okay. Whew, look at the view from up here. It's beautiful. Okay. Almost there. Well, sort of. We're halfway there. This is not the fastest process. Whew, okay, 13 more. Oops. I got 4 there. I did miss one there. There we go. Okay, 3, 4, then that one. glider shaft behind it. Let's see, and then I think what I want is a one tile kind of flange on the top. And we'll launch the glider off this end. Okay. In this case, though, I don't remember where I'm going. So the compass, those are those two, and there is a Heath pretty far out that way. Is there a closer Heath? There's a slightly closer Heath in that direction. I'm not sure which one I should use. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I think I'll use that one, actually. Because it's kind of splitting the difference between all the other things. Okay. So glider, glider launcher. In this case, we'll face it that way. And then I'll keep these things on my person, and I will need Merchant's Hub. Gonna need one of those Outpost banners. And that should be all we need. All right, here we go. Yeah, got everything. Whee! So yeah, step one is always to dive down a little bit to build up some speed. And then from there, you just want to sail your way to victory. I think our glider tower is finally tall enough. We'll still have to go to the mammoth tree to test that theory, but it's at least tall enough to get to the Heath. And then once the speed starts reducing, that tells you it's time to kind of dip down again, because you want your speed to be at full. But yeah, here we go, Heath biome. Crash landing. Beautiful. Okay, so it's underneath the sand to get silica sand. So I think I'll plot my Outpost banner just kind of right here. And this is the Heath bar. And of course we'll need some defenses. For now, we'll just kind of dig underground. I changed the glider? Did I? I did. I made one small tweak in my game file, which was changing the angle that it shows, because I don't like the... It's a long story. But it doesn't change anything about how it flies. I didn't, like, hack it or cheat or anything. I've thought about it. Okay, so this is silica sand. And it's every single tile underneath the sand, so it's very, very easy to get a lot of. It wasn't going faster, Teus. That was the same speed as before. Alright. I don't know how many we need on silica sand. Let's see, what's... A single glass is 3 silica sand. Maybe 10. 10 deuterinos. additional silica sand. So 5 and 5, and then on top of silica sand, there's something else here in the marsh too. I think it might be deeper though, so we'll try to mine a little deeper here. Is that right? We need coal from somewhere. Where's coal? I have coal already. What am I thinking of? Lead. Lead is the one that I don't have yet. Right? Oh, sulfur. That's what it is. Is there lead as well? Saltpeter. Where does saltpeter come from? Saltpeter's chicken excrement. Fun times. Charcoal and sulfur. We're already making charcoal. Sulfur's the one we don't have. Is there lead too, though? I want to say there's lead. Maybe there's not. I don't see lead anywhere. Okay, maybe not. But we do need sulfur, which is down here. No, there is lead, damn it. I know it is, because it's in the marsh biome. I don't remember what it's for, but I know there's lead. It does exist. Also, this probably should be, should have ended earlier as far as YouTube video lengths go. But at this point, we're so close. No, we'll finish it in the next episode. We still have a lot to do to finish this outpost. So we've at least got the initial setup here. Or maybe should have like a safety wall for our silica sand. But yeah, we'll finish this outpost in the next episode. So as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.